What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Bruce Holmes channel, and today we're playing some World Warfare on the mobile device. And I gotta say, guys, I haven't been addicted to a game in a very long time, and this game is just—it's pretty solid. I think that this is by far one of the best games I've ever played on my phone. So that says a lot about this game. Haven't had I haven't played a game so much before, so let me go ahead and explain what this game's about. I'm going to do a review on this game because I think it's worthy of one. Most games aren't, but this game is, so we're going to just review it. So basically, if you know Game of War and all that kind of stuff, where all those people spend like thousands of dollars on their heroes and whatever, and you know, those types of games, right? This is like kind of one of them, except much, much, much better. Your troops actually fight, there's health systems, whatever. It's more tactical, and you can actually play with friends and not have them like stab you in the back or like hold you ransom or something. Or I don't know. I mean, as you can see right here, I'm doing a landing. My dude is pretty high level, I'd say, at this moment. But I'm not really explaining the game that well. Anyways, what you do is you start out in a battle, right? So you join into a battle and you have your city, which is that icon way over there to the right, which has that shield on it. Right here, yep, that's your city. So you basically build it up and you train troops and defenses and whatever. And as you level your commander up, you unlock more stuff to upgrade and build. And you can level up your HQ or town hall or whatever that main building is. And then upgrading that will allow you to upgrade other buildings and build new buildings so that you can get better troops and whatever. There's also research stuff where you can research units to make them better and research your class. Like either Air Force, Navy, or ground or tanks, I guess is what they call it, and it'll give you bonuses over there. So right here, I'm doing a huge battle right here. Like I got huge battleships here. I got a few destroyers. I got a transport, and it carried like over 30 troops over here, and they have a squadron of B-25s coming in, and we're basically gonna just do a huge march. Now, you can't just keep on moving with your troops. You might be like, well, isn't that just kind of OP if you just keep moving your troops around? Well, actually, your troops need to eat, they need ammo, and they need fuel. So, I mean, your soldiers don't need fuel, but like, stuff that actually require fuel, you actually have to have fuel for, and you gotta actually capture resources zones and stuff like that in order to get that kind of fuel. But right here, my B-25s are gonna come in, and just a heads up, guys, combat is kind of unrealistic in this game. Everything takes a very long time to happen still, but it's actually really fast, like, because the game ends in 3 days. You join a game, you battle it out for 3 days. After those 3 days, the battle's over, and, you know, people win, people lose. This game I actually got 3rd place in, which was considered victory. So I did really well, I'm guessing. I got a whole bunch of achievements and those diamonds or whatever. So that was pretty epic, and I think it's because of this huge push I did. Now, I mean, this game you'll have to sink a lot of time into. That's one of the downsides to it. You can't take your time while playing this game, unfortunately. I mean, you can play it while you do other stuff, but there's people who will like sit down and play this game, and they will be the ones who win. And yeah, it's tough. I mean, you can get 3rd place by playing every now and then, or just by leaving it on while you do other stuff. But 1st place, no, you better, you know, be on the move 24/7. But this is right here is, I believe, a rubber factory, and we're gonna go ahead and just take this over. But not because I need rubber. Rubber are good for tanks and whatever, but I don't really use tanks. I use those bombers more often. And I gotta be telling you guys, the B-25s, they do a lot of damage. And I love these battleships. They're just excellent for just destroying everything on the coast. And I didn't record this whole battle for you guys because, of course, it's like over 3 days. And this is near the end of it, where I'm making my final pushes. By the time this video is uploaded, the battle has actually just ended. That's why I'm telling you I got 3rd place. Because that was actually pretty cool. So right here, I'm just watching my battleships just take some shots or whatever. But let's go ahead and just fast forward through this battle real quick, because this is going to take forever. Alright, so that battle's over. Now we're taking over this farm over here. Not because I need that resource, but because I want the city. Now, if I take that city, I get a lot of points. So that's why I'm mainly targeting it right now. And, yeah, I want that city. So we have to go through this farm real quick. Also, another reason I'm going through this route is because I want that oil. I need a lot of oil to get my planes going. And, yeah, I mean, we just had to take over that oil. And my troops over there are getting gunned down, so I'm having them move out because I moved them a bit too close. I made the same mistake with my artillery, and I lost like 2 of them because of that. So I moved them further back so that hopefully that heavy tank, or I think it's a Sherman, I don't know. I know I had a few heavy tanks, but I don't know if they're here right now. But anyways, I'm hoping that tank will just tank all the damage like it's supposed to, and then my bombers will just hopefully wreck everything. So right now I'm just doing supply drops and whatever because I need my troops to, you know, have ammo and whatever. I probably should have waited till the bombers ran out of ammo, but I didn't, so that kind of sucked. Bombers only have 10 minutes worth of ammo, so they can only be in combat for about 10 minutes. Then they gotta fly all the way back, refuel, and come back. I mean, they just eat ammo really. So if you have bombers, you better make a lot of ammo. But I find that food is the real thing that you need. It's harder to get food for your guys, especially when you take over a new city. It's hard to bring that city back up. I mean, it's like that city's like economically devastated. Like this city, like the city below south of this farm right here is like economically devastated. It's like it's not even funny how low it was. It took forever to build back up. Actually, I didn't even build it back up. The game ended before I could. But we still got 3rd place, which is quite nice. So I'm just gonna just fast forward through, bombing the heck out of this place, so we can get straight to the city fight. So after we took that city, I started moving my troops towards the main city. I'm in that village. After we took over that village, moving my troops towards the main city, I'm having my infantry capture it because only infantry can capture cities. That's why you need them. So I usually just drop them in through plane. It's a lot easier than training infantry and moving them there. So yeah, as you can see, I'm more of an Air Force guy. I use the Air Force more, but I do have a lot of extra tanks and artillery just to do stuff with, and especially ships. I made a lot of ships just because they're really good. But I think B-25s are the way to go. Just train a whole bunch of B-25s and you can really just wreck everything. But yeah, here's the city fight, guys. As you can see, pretty big city. We got 2 turrets, level 3, and they got a few tanks. It's not super heavily guarded. I had more trouble taking over the military base than the city, but the city's a lot cooler of a fight, I think. So I went ahead and showed the city. Yeah, I didn't really show any of the military base because I wasn't recording when that happened, but I did take over the military base as well. I basically conquered the whole peninsula, and if it wasn't conquered, it was completely ruined. But yeah, so as you can see, my bombers over here, they're reloading. They gotta get more ammo because they're dry on it. So without the bombers, my guys are kind of gonna be on their own for a little bit. They do have those tanks there, but they're kind of tanks don't really do too much damage, so they're kind of on their own. My battleships can't really bombard from that area, so I'm having them attack this oil well over here, which should get me some oil so I can make more bombers, but yeah, it'd take them forever to take this place. So I trained a whole bunch of battleships so they could take the coastal areas a lot faster, and it kind of worked out, but as you can see, we didn't have a lot of time, only 20 hours, which you might be like, that's a lot of time, but I'm not, guys, I'm not like playing this the whole time, so I mean, you're not doing it all. Like, you'll play for a few hours, and yeah, you can only get so much done in so much time because it is a time-based game. Stuff take time to upgrade, and whatever. And you know, this isn't really too much of a review, I guess. It's more of me just showing you cool stuff I did in this game. This is in real time right here, what it really looks like. It's mainly you just like doing homework while just checking on your phone every now and then, making sure your troops aren't dead. And just dropping in supplies because they do all the attacking for you. You just gotta command them a little bit so they don't do anything stupid, like just have like artillery run into the middle of fire or something like that, or have a scout plane try attacking. Because that stuff doesn't work. If you tell your scout plane to attack, they will attack, but they won't do any damage. They can't attack. They'll just go there and die. They're like a shield, kind of. I don't know. But yeah. So while I speed through this fight over here, the city fight, I'm gonna go ahead and just talk a little bit, just so you can hear how bad my mic is. No, I'm joking. Hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know how it's gonna sound, but it's a pretty crappy one. But that's not the point, guys. Anyway, so we're taking the city right here. So I'm getting my B-25s ready to just move out again after I trained a few more and I, refueled them or whatever. And I'm also moving in some of the escort with it as well. So I'm P-51s, and I'm moving in my paraplanes so they can drop off some troops. So, because we got to take over the city, guys. This needs to be like we have enough troops to probably take it, but I want to do it fast and efficient because the time's ticking, and I still have a whole bunch more to conquer. So, I'm trying to move in fast. So I have artillery just bombarding that turret, and my tanks are on it, just kind of taking it out. I mean, the tanks do some damage. They actually do a lot of damage, actually, but I mean, they're not like the best in my opinion. I think bombers are the best because they don't miss. They just like keep on bombing, and they do a lot of damage. Battleships are really good too, but yeah, you get the point. So you guys won't see me take over the whole city today, but I do take over a whole bunch of this place and whatever. And if this looks like a fun game to you guys, make sure you go ahead and get it, and then join my league, G Knights, GKNIGHTS, and we can probably do some battles together and whatever, and we can trade, all that kind of stuff, share troops, strategic attacks. I don't know, we can do all of that. And honestly, very fun game. It's like, I don't know, it's like Axis and Allies, except on the phone. Really epic, so highly recommend it. Check it out. Yeah, that's basically all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe, especially if you're new. If you already subscribed, then thank you. But yeah, see you guys next time. This is G Knight from the Bros Films channel, signing off as soon as this clip ends.